Hello, hello, hello again. Hello, hello, hello again, everyone. Excuse me. Burp. I'm gonna try to go in here and edit some stuff for everybody. Hello, hello, hello again. Hello, hello, hello again, everyone. Excuse me. Burp. I'm gonna try to go in here and edit some stuff for everybody. How do I edit this? Edit? That is crazy. I can't even edit this. Oh well. I'll just edit it later, I guess. Yeah, so it's been a minute, guys. I haven't really been posting a lot recently, and I do apologize for that. But yeah, we're going to be getting into this reaction video. Shout out Nukes Top 5. Go check him out. Go check out his channel. It's probably the best scary videos channel. So yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? Alright. Scary videos that will make you pee a little. Let's get into it.
Built in 1917, the Santa Maria Inn is one of California's oldest and reportedly most haunted hotels. Guests and staff have been reporting strange activity here for decades. Objects moving on their own, unexplained voices and footsteps echoing through the halls, and doors opening and closing for no reason.
Hold on, let me change my microphone. I don't know. Mic audio. USB microphone. Ah, here we go. This should sound better. Sorry guys, it's been a minute. It's been a long minute since I've done this.
So, Martha and her husband are staying at the Santa Maria Inn with their border collie, Oreo. They're walking down a hallway when their dog starts acting a bit strange.
Tell me he's looking at them. He's looking at them. Look, he's looking at them. He's looking at the bench. Oreo's freaking out, guys. And there's somebody sitting there.
He's looking at it because it's
He doesn't
tacky.
want to go by it. That's all right. Come on. Come on. That was crazy.
Yeah.
The dog Oreo freaks out and wants nothing to do with the bench in the hotel's hallway. He jumps back, growls, and flat out refuses to go near it. But that's not all that happens
That's
in
when
this
you
video,
pick the dog up.
because it's what
and
they hear
carry
on
him.
the recording later that makes their skin crawl.
What the f*** what did he say?
On playback, as Oreo is running away from the bench, a chilling disembodied voice whispers, "Come back, come back."
That's all right. Come on.
Now, Martha originally recorded this video of the dog's strange reaction over 5 years ago. But she says she only recently realized that she also captured this chilling, unexplained voice calling out for their dog.
All right, time to get a new hotel.
Unseen attack.
A new attraction in town is sure to leave even some skeptics a little spooked. The Savannah Paranormal Museum is now open down on West Boundaries. Yikes.
The Savannah Paranormal Museum in downtown Savannah, Georgia is dedicated to the city's long haunted history and all things paranormal. The museum also houses a large collection of supposedly haunted artifacts and dolls from around the world. And many believe these very items have actually led to the building itself being haunted.
That was funny.
I didn't do that!
But lately, activity at the museum seems to be escalating and becoming more aggressive. One morning, the museum's podcast producer, JT Timmons, is working at the front desk when something happens that terrifies him. First, JT hears a cough from somewhere nearby.
Sounds like the ghost needs to lay off the cigarettes.
And he turns to look, but there's no one there. In fact, he's the only person in the building. Then something shoves him hard into the desk. He grabs his laptop and just hurries out of the museum. Just a week later, and the group is conducting a paranormal investigation inside the Savannah Paranormal Museum. What happens next is chilling.
What are you angry about? Steer away.
It's dude, this is crazy.
You alright? Is that you?
One of the paranormal investigators is slammed in the back by an unseen force, nearly knocking him to the ground.
What's up, Jace?
So did the Paranormal Museum capture 2 real ghost attacks on camera? You can check out their full video covering both incidents over on their YouTube channel, Haunted City Studios, and judge for yourself. Invisible guest. A young woman named Sydney is invited to be a bridesmaid at a family wedding. She's thrilled, especially when she finds out that the bride's parents have rented a
Sorry, I was bad to laugh. He looked funny right there when he was like,
nice old Airbnb for her family to stay at all week. But her excitement fades fast, because from the moment they arrive, Sydney notices that her dog starts acting strangely at the bottom of the staircase, as if something there is really disturbing him.
We were just out walking my dog. And when we came in, we heard. Jesus Christ.
You know, Nick, what's up, Nick? Think about it like this. If your dog, right, is sitting there staring at something, maybe don't go toward it. I mean, I can understand if it's like a window or something like that, but still, dogs have a sense of that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. Why would you, I don't know. It's a big house. Oh no.
Great!
Yeah, no. No. Don't touch my dog. No. I'll be out of there. Was not expecting that one. Also, how does the audio sound for people watching. Is it good? Can you hear me over the music or no? Yes, no, maybe so.
Some unseen force seems to suddenly pull the dog's leash upward before it falls back around the dog's neck. The clip alone is creepy enough, but if you listen closely, right before the leash seems to be yanked upward, you can hear what sounds like footsteps running up the old wooden staircase.
Oh, yeah. Audio's good? Awesome.
Sydney has no idea what could have made the dog's leash fly upward like that.
Okay, so this is the leash. If this moves, I'm literally going to run.
I hope so.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
There she goes again. I don't think the leash is gonna move, but she's definitely sensing something.
Again, the dog reacts as if there is something there, but Sydney can't figure out what's going on. However, she's starting to notice a pattern. The dog only freaks out at the bottom of the stairs, never near the top.
I just found a door back here. So I don't think that it's what's on the stairs. I think it's something that's underneath.
Wait, hold on.
The door is locked.
How do you just find a door? You bought the house. You obviously had to look at it. How do you just find a door? Okay.
Obviously, it's an Airbnb, so they lock a lot of the doors up.
Airbnb.
As she looks around, she realizes that there's a locked door at the back of the stairs. Sydney and her sister decide to investigate the strange door, and what they find is absolutely chilling.
So this is the switch. You guys can see their light is on right there. I wonder if it's...
Oh no, no. Oh wait, I saw this video.
Just maybe there's someone right behind the door. Oh my god.
As Sydney pulls her phone back, someone seems to turn the doorknob and yank the door. Sydney is terrified. She thinks that maybe there is someone else in the Airbnb with them.
I sent
that
the
would freak
video
me out.
to the landlord of the Airbnb asking, like, hey, is there someone else renting it out as well as us or what? Because there's a room under the stairs that we can't get into. It's locked. So I didn't know. And basically he was like, no, you guys are the only ones that are in the Airbnb right now, like booked out for the week. So
now Sydney begins to wonder if they caught something paranormal when they had the bizarre encounter at the door. They go back to record again, and this is where things take a terrifying turn.
Bro, I would freak out. If that happened, I would literally just get up and say, oh, you know what, I'm done.
yeah.
So for the people who are watching this, I don't know if you see the comments later on. Mr. Jace over here said, imagine a face appeared when she put the phone under the door. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. But yeah, that would be no bueno for me. I don't do well with faces appearing in my videos, so yeah, that would freak me out.
Scary.
What kind of laugh is that?
Okay, every time I've knocked before, this doorknob would turn a little bit.
Maybe don't put your phone under the door. No, it's gonna be a face. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be a face. Okay, I can't watch this, dude. Why you keep doing that? somebody gonna pop up on there. It's gonna freak me out.
Suddenly, something yanks the phone right out of her hand. Then there's a second pull, just enough to start the phone sliding down what looks like a set of stairs on the other side of the door. And then, weirdest of all, the phone seems to lift back up and point toward the door before dropping again. Sydney calls the owner and he comes over to unlock the door and retrieve her phone. But it turns out that the door doesn't exactly lead to a little room under the stairs. It actually leads to a dark, creepy basement. And while it's open, Sydney notices some strange scratches on the bottom of the door. Sydney and her family have now left the old Airbnb and returned home. But just what did they encounter? Was it something supernatural?
Okay, that video was actually scary. Because like there's a lot of videos that I've seen from Nukes Top 5 where it's like, oh, okay, that's kind of scary. But this one right here, it's like, you don't know if that's actually somebody or if it's something else. So, yeah, that would be scary.
Natural? As always, you decide. It's cold outside, but you can keep warm in some all-new Nukes Top 5 merch. Now, of course, we have t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs. But we also have blankets, pillows, and long sleeves.
Go check out his merch store if y'all are interested. Yeah, Nukes Top 5 is awesome. Go check it out. It's definitely demon.
We even get stockings and wrapping paper.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
Anyway, shipping is free and be sure to order by December 10th to get delivery before Christmas. Go to nukestop5.com to shop now.
Go check out his store, y'all.
Or, you know, like whenever you feel like it. Maybe after the video. Hitcher.
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
So this next audio clip was actually sent to me months ago, and I ignored it. I figured it was another fake, over-the-top 911 creature encounter story. But after it kept getting sent in to me over and over, I finally decided to look into it. And it turns out this is a real 911 call. The call was made in Pender County, North Carolina on July 31st, 2021 at around 11 p.m.
Hey,
And
Jace,
Snopes.com actually confirmed it with the Pender County Sheriff's Office. It is maybe the weirdest 911 call I have ever heard. Take a listen.
Hey, Carolina, yee brother.
Pender County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay, where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53E. I just passed Patriots Watch.
Okay, so you're over near Morse Creek?
Yes.
Okay. And did you saw a man standing on the side of the road?
What the?
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's something in the bed of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road, it's in my truck. In the bed.
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am, I just turned on my bed lights for my truck and there's something in my bed.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
So anyways, I started blasting.
Now again, this call is verified. It is a real 911 call. But obviously, that doesn't mean that everything the caller said is verified. According to the man, he first saw what looked like an injured person on the side of the road. And then out of nowhere, a pale humanoid figure with sunken eyes and no nose or ears jumped into the bed of his truck and pressed its face right against the back glass. He says he slammed on the brakes and the thing flew over the cab, hit the road, got up, and ran into the woods. The YouTube channel Carolina Case Files actually confirmed the report with Pender County Sheriff Alan Cutler.
About 11 o'clock p.m. that evening, a call came into our 911 dispatch of an individual standing on the side of the road, and it appeared to be bleeding. Now, he stated he was traveling 55 or 60 mile an hour, so I can see how traveling at that speed in the dark, it would be difficult to exactly identify what he saw. But he stated that it looked like a human being standing there with streaks of blood coming down. It is very hard to listen to that call, to that 911 tape, without becoming somewhat unnerved. It actually bothered me the first time that I heard it.
Now, obviously there's no way to verify what the man saw. But keep in mind, he stayed on the line with 911, pulled over, and actually met up with sheriff's deputies. And he wasn't arrested for making a false report or for being under the influence of anything. So what exactly happened out there? Sheriff Cutler says people in that area report strange things all the time.
For years, the residents and people out there in the Curry area near the battlefield have reported seeing things and hearing things that they couldn't exactly understand.
You can watch a full deep dive on this case over on the YouTube channel, Carolina Case Files. Pulled from a dream. Nukes Top 5 viewers.
Yeah, comment down below. What would y'all do in that kind of situation? Would you just keep driving, or would you just be like, do what this guy did and stop? And be like, hey, is this guy okay?
Nikolai says that ever since they moved his young daughter Hannah into her own room, the nursery camera has been catching some very strange things at night. One evening as Hannah sleeps, the camera records this. Little Hannah's foot seems to be pulled by something. Pulled so hard that not only does the crib move, but it even shakes the camera several feet away.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
She wakes up screaming from the sudden jolt. Now, normally I would just dismiss a video like this as a child kicking in her sleep. But again, this pull is so violent that it actually shakes part of the room, and her leg doesn't even seem to make contact with the bed. So it's hard to believe that a toddler could create that much force on her own. But is it supernatural? As always, you decide. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Yo, Nukes Top 5, me and my friend Jace right here in the comments section went to an abandoned hospital. We have a voice in the video. Go check that video out and post it on your channel. Side note, go check out Wraith LFG and go check out Mr. Django Fett. Very good friends of mine and very good gamers.
You can also tag me on TikTok at NukesTop5Official, and be sure to tag me only at NukesTop5Official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. What waits in the shadows?
This video right here is so scary, guys.
A woman named Sarah cleans rental homes for a realtor whenever tenants move out. But there's a house that she keeps getting called back to because renters never seem to stay there for long, always breaking their leases and leaving early. The realtor has never explained why. Sarah decides to film a quick tour of the house, and she starts to realize why no one ever stays.
Esta casa se ha limpiado muchísimas veces porque rompe el contrato a la gente. Ay, no mames. Ya es noche. Estoy sola. Chingados estoy. No hay nada. Me dio cosas a la pinche puerta. ¿Dónde está la luz acá? Chingada madre. Ahí está. Ok, ahorita les voy a enseñar
Look at that
¿Esta es
door
una
will slam shut
recámara?
before she walks in.
Se está poniendo ahorita tenso. Ahorita les voy a enseñar qué es eso que se escucha. ¡Hey! ¿Andan acá? No mames. Espérenme. Iba a dejar grabando, pero la neta ya me está dando cosa. Se escucha el ruido para acá. No sé qué sea. Escucha mucho ruido.
Why are your lights not on, lady?
Tengo que ir a apagar la luz de ella porque se está poniendo ya. Ay, no.
Yeah, no. No.
Creo que me voy a regresar mañana mejor. Chica, voy a la chica.
First, the door to the toilet opens on its own, but Sarah shrugs it off. Then a creepy voice can be heard mumbling something indistinct.
Entonces, el señor dice que ya van varias.
But again, Sarah doesn't notice. But then Sarah does notice an odd tapping sound from somewhere in the house and goes to investigate.
Se escucha el ruido para acá. No sé qué sea. Escucha mucho ruido.
Did you see it? As Sarah goes to investigate the strange tapping sound, something in the dark bedroom seems to peek out at her and then duck back inside.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
But in the dark, even Sarah doesn't see it. And just to confirm that this isn't pareidolia or just something already in the room, earlier in this video, Sarah filmed into the same room, and there was nothing there. A few moments later, another door opens on its own, and Sarah has had about enough of the creepy house. She just heads for the door. But did Sarah capture a haunted house that renters just won't stay in? Let me know what you think. Scary videos. This is where all the videos go that are not necessarily scary, but are just weird, or funny, or neither. First up, a young woman says that she was playing with a Ouija board earlier in the night, and then as she's recording herself in her car singing along to her favorite song, she sees a pair of glowing eyes right behind her. Okay, never mind. Those aren't glowing eyes. That's just a headrest. Moving on.
Okay.
Now, if you're like me, you're loving the new series It, Welcome to Derry. And if so, you also might enjoy this.
Oh my god, it is that. Oh my god! Stay away! No! No! Hey, Georgie. Georgie. Oh, what? That's a nice boat.
And finally, they say that sometimes just dealing with yourself is the scariest thing you can do.
Supposed to start recording before the green screen comes up. Supposed. Who filter?
So that's all for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here next time.
All right, Mr. Nukes Top 5. That was pretty good. I like what he's doing now at the end of the videos, where he's having like those little funny videos too. I think that's a good touch. So.
Built in 1917, the Santa Maria Inn is one of California's old.
There we go. Yeah, I think that was kind of funny. Like what he's been doing recently is like having like little funny clips at the end. I think that's a really cool idea. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. This was live, so it's probably gonna be posted sometime today as well. But yeah, hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, have a great day, evening, morning. Good morning, Vietnam. Robin Williams reference. I'll catch y'all in the next